Hey guys, welcome to another video from ecopoint. Today, let's again start with some questions on miscellaneous topics, different topics, and get ourselves more prepared for the coming up CUET exam. So the first question goes here. If sine theta is 5 upon 13, then find the value of 1 plus tan theta upon secant theta. Yes, this much trigonometry could be expected out of you. Okay, so not just CUET, but any other entrance for Masters in Economics, if you're going for, this is the kind of trigonometry which could be basic trigonometry, could be expected out of you in calculus and otherwise also. So what do we have? We know that sine theta is 5 upon 13 and we want to find the value of 1 plus tan theta upon secant theta. So we just need to use the linkages between sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, etc. Okay, we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, right? That's the basic identity which no one can ever forget. So this means that cos theta is equal to square root of 1 minus sine square theta. So cos theta, I can say, is square root of 1 minus sine theta we know. So sine square theta is 5 by 13 whole square. So therefore, I get that cos theta is nothing but 169 minus 25 upon 13 square. So it's basically 144 upon 13 square. So what comes out is 12 upon 13. Cos theta is 12 upon 13, right? Now tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. We all know that much. Now sine theta we know is 5 upon 13. Cos theta, I just figured it out, it is 12 upon 13. So what we get is that tan theta is nothing but 5 upon 12. We have the value of tan theta. Now secant theta, we all know this link between cos and secant. Secant is nothing but 1 upon cos theta, right? So therefore, it is nothing but 13 upon 12. So secant theta is 13 upon 12. Therefore, what we need to find out is 1 plus tan theta upon secant theta. This should be equal to 1 plus 5 by 12, I already have, right? Then here secant theta is 13 by 12. So this makes it 17 upon 12 upon 13 upon 12, which means what I get is 17 by 13. Do we have any option which is giving us this? Right, we do. We have option B, which is giving us 17 upon 13. That would be the correct answer. Next question. Next question is from Taylor series. Second order Taylor series approximation of fx. Fx is equal to log 1 plus x, natural log it is, at x equal to 0 is. And these are your options. It's a simple question. All you need to know is what is Taylor series approximation. So what is the Taylor series approximation? A Taylor series approximation basically uses a Taylor series to represent a number as a polynomial that has a very similar value to the number in a neighborhood around a specified x. So suppose the specified x is a. So fx can be approximated as fa plus f dash a into x minus a upon 1 factorial plus f double dash a into x minus a square upon 2 factorial and so on and so forth. So x minus a to the power 3 upon 3 factorial with the triple derivative f triple dash a and so on and so forth. Okay, so when we say, like in this question, they're asking us a second order Taylor series approximation. That means we only have to go till second derivative. So, and the point associated is x equals to 0. So therefore, what we have to find out is your fx is equal to log 1 plus x So your f dash x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x. Therefore, your f double dash x is equal to minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. These are the three things I require for Taylor approximation. So this means that fx, Taylor approximation, would be fx would be f0, 0 is the specified point, plus f dash 0 x minus 0 upon 1 factorial plus f double dash 0 x minus 0 square upon 2 factorial. Okay. So therefore, what do I get? Now, log of 1 is 0. So f0 is 0 plus f dash 0 is 1 into x minus 1 upon 2. F double dash is minus 1. So therefore, minus here. So minus half into x square, right? So fx is equal to x minus x square by 2. That's what you are getting from the Taylor approximation. Taylor approximation, second order Taylor approximation. That means only moving till the double derivative. And do you see any of the option agreeing with us? Yes, option A. So option A it is. Option A is the correct answer. Next quick question is from matrices. The rank of the matrix 1, 1, 1, A, B, C, A cube, B cube, C cube, where A, B, C all are real numbers, is 3. If, which of the following do you think should be true? A equals B equals C. A, B, C are all different. Two of the numbers A, B, C are equal but are different from the third one. D is A plus B plus C should not be equal to 0. Well, let's see how to solve this question. The determinant, clearly, if you want rank to be 3. Now, what is rank? Rank means the linearly independent number of linearly independent rows in one sense. So, if you have a 3 cross 3 matrix and you want rank to be 3, that is full rank, that means determinant should not be equal to 0. Absolutely. So, the determinant of A should not be equal to 0 becomes your condition. So the condition is that the determinant 1, 1, 1, A, B, C, A cube, B cube, C cube, this determinant should not be equal to 0. तो यहाँ पर अगर हम determinant देखें किस तरीके से निकालें? I'm using column operations to brush it up with you guys. So in determinants, you can use column operations. When you're dealing with linear equations, mind you, use row operations, use row echelon form. Do not use columns when you're dealing with equations, because in equations, you also have a right-hand side along with the left-hand side. If it's just a determinant, if it's just any matrix given to you, column operations are also welcome. Now, here what we can do is we can take C2 as C2 minus C1, C3 as C3 minus C1. So that will give me 1, 0, 0. And here I'm going to get A, B minus A, C minus A. Here A cube, B cube minus A cube, C cube minus A cube. So determinant of this should not be equal to 0. Okay, condition तो वही रहेगी. So determinant क्या हो जाएगा? Clearly I can take out B minus A common and C minus A common from the second and third column. And the second and third column will be left out as 1, 0, 0, A, 1, 1. And here you will be left with A cube and B square plus BA plus a square, and here c square plus ca plus a square, right? This should not be equal to 0. Okay. So which means that if now you look at this determinant, what is it? It is, so expanding through the third column, this is the determinant you will get, and this entire thing, this product should not be equal to 0. So यहाँ से हमारे पास आ गया b minus a, c minus a. Let's just open this up now. This is minus b square minus ba minus a square plus c square plus ac plus a square. So clearly a square हुआ cancel. This should not be equal to 0, which means b minus a, c minus a as it is. And here what do I see? I see c square minus b square could be split as c minus b into c plus b. And here you have, if you observe, you have a common and c minus b, which means actually c minus b comes out as a factor. So ये product भी 0 नहीं होना चाहिए, मतलब b minus a into c minus a, c minus b also comes out common, and then what are we left with? C plus b plus a. So all these factors actually should not be equal to 0, because the moment any one of them is 0, तो ये पूरा product 0 हो जाएगा. So from here we get this should not be equal to 0. From here we get this should not be equal to 0. From here this should not be equal to 0. From here this should not be equal to 0. मतलब a should not be equal to b. यहाँ से आ गया c should not be equal to c. यहाँ से आ गया c should not be equal to b. यहां से आ गया a plus b plus c should not be equal to 0. So clearly अगर अब आप सोचो तो हमारे पास ऑप्शंस में जाके हमें क्या मिल रहा है कि कौन सी ऑप्शन सही है. A, B, C are all different. Actually, what you are getting is that A should not be equal to B and B should not be equal to C. या फिर आप कुछ भी पिक कर लो, A should not be equal to C. तो आपके पास यही तो आ रहा है कि A should not be equal to B should not be equal to C. So which means all are different. तो ये सही ऑप्शन है. बट एक सेकेंड, डी ऑप्शन में मैंने क्या दिया है? A plus B plus C should not be equal to 0. ये भी तो आ रहा है. यस, ये भी सही ऑप्शन है. अगेन इन योर एग्जाम आपके पास एक सही ऑप्शन होगी, बट इफ इट्स नॉट अ मल्टीपल सिलेक्ट क्वेश्चन, सो एक सही ऑप्शन होगी. सो यहां पर मैं दो सेट ऑफ ऑप्शंस बना सकती हूँ. एक में मैं ये 3 ऑप्शंस दे सकती हूँ, फोर्थ ऑप्शन कुड बी नन ऑफ द अबव. एक में मैं बी ऑप्शन को हटा देती हूँ, बाकी ए सी डी ले लेते हैं और एक ऑप्शन हो गई नन ऑफ द अबव. सो इफ आपके पास ऑप्शन ए बी सी आर ऑल डिफरेंट आ जाती है तो वो भी सही है. अगर आपके पास वो ऑप्शन नहीं है बट आपके पास है ए प्लस बी प्लस सी इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0, तो वो भी सही ऑप्शन है. हमें क्वेश्चन समझने से मतलब है, हाउ वी कुड कम टू द कंक्लूजन, राइट? सो यस, the question that I have given you, I've taken 2 options which are actually correct. Let's take up a differential equation. Consider the linear differential equation dy by dx equals to x into y. If y equals to 2 at x equals to 0, the value of y at x equal to 2 is. So it's an initial value problem है, लेकिन हमें एक particular value निकालनी है y when x is 2. So what are we given? We are given dy by dx is equal to xy. So this clearly is a case where I can separate x and y and work it out. So I get dy by y is equal to x dx. So what we can do is now we will integrate on both the sides. You get dy by y equals to integral x dx. So this gives me log y, natural log y. I can take that as x square by 2 plus c. I'm taking the constant here plus c. So given क्या है हमें? Given है कि when x is 0, y is 2. So that means log 2 is equal to 0 plus c, which implies c क्या आ गया? log 2. log 2 हो गया हमारा c. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब हमारे पास सॉल्यूशन क्या है कि log y is equal to x square by 2 plus log 2. जब आपके पास c आ गया है तो उसको सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देंगे. सो x, when x will be 2, when x will be 2, तब y क्या होगा? then y is equal to what? बस log y we know is x को 2 डाल देंगे तो 2 square upon 2 plus log 2. So therefore I get 2 plus log 2. अब हम यहां पर क्या कर सकते हैं? We can take log y minus log 2 on one side and I can say that this is equal to 2. तो ये हो गया आपका log y by 2 is equal to 2. So therefore what do you get? अब ये log हटाने के लिए मुझे एक्सपोनेंशियल लेना पड़ेगा, एंटी लॉग, सो ई स्क्वायर. सो दैट implies y is equal to 2e square. So that should be the correct answer. Do we have that in our options? Yes, absolutely. D, which is 2e square, is the correct answer. Next, I'm taking a question on difference equation, and this is a question that came last year in CUET exam. It's a very simple difference equation. Xt is equal to half xt minus 1 plus 3. So what is a difference equation? Difference equation is like a recurrence relation. In simple terms, you can think in terms of recurrence relation. So here you just have first difference. So it's a linear difference equation of first order. Now, these are the options. So in difference equation questions, what generally happens is कि आपको एक relation दिया हुआ है, आपको एक general form of xt निकालना है कि that's what is your solution, कि xt is equal to this. And generally it will be based on your first term, कि हाँ first term के accordingly मेरा xt क्या निकल के आएगा. But इसके लिए आपको थोड़ा बहुत जानना जरूरी है कि क्या होता है difference equation of first order. Now here if you will see, you are getting xt minus half xt minus 1 is equal to 3. So this is an equation which is non-homogeneous. Non-homogeneous, why? Because your right hand side is not 0. So this is a non-homogeneous linear because there are no powers of xt, okay? So कोई power नहीं है यहाँ, linear है, power 1 है. So linear difference equation of first order, because यहाँ पर सिर्फ first difference है. First difference as in the maximum difference that you're having here is one time period. Okay. So अब इसको solve कैसे करेंगे? So ये non-homogeneous है. Please always remember the solution of any difference equation which looks like yk plus 1 is a times yk plus b. So A is a constant, B is a constant here. They're not time dependent. Okay, it's an autonomous case. A and B are constant. So solution क्या निकल के आता है? इस recurrence relationship में अगर आप 0 से शुरू करते हो, time period 0 से, एक relation निकल के आ जाएगा, which will give you a geometric term somewhere. So yk will turn out to be a to the power k. If it's k, so it's a to the power k. If it's t, it's a to the power t. Why not? Why not is your time period 0 का value जो है. Plus b times b, the constant that you had here, into 1 minus a to the power k upon 1 minus a, where a is not equal to 1, and it is y naught plus bk if a is equal to 1. ठीक है? So ये ध्यान रखना है हमें. Now what we have here is, compare what you have. What you have is xt equals to half xt minus 1 plus 3. That means our a is half and b is 3. A is not equal to 1. So what we will be using is this. So that means हमारा solution क्या निकल के आएगा? हमारा सोल्यूशन आएगा xt equals to half to the power t y naught की जगह हमारे पास आ जाएगा x naught plus b is 3 into 1 minus half to the power t upon 1 minus half. So therefore it will be half to the power t x naught plus यहां से जो हाफ आएगा वो इसे 6 बना देगा 6 इंटू 1 माइनस हाफ टू द पावर टी. चलिए एक स्टेप पहले और करते हैं, इसको पूरा मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. तो +6 -6 टाइम्स हाफ टू द पावर टी. सो अब आप लीजिए हाफ टू द पावर टी कॉमन and you will get x naught minus 6 here plus 6. So what is xt? Xt turns out to be half to the power t, x naught minus 6 plus 6. Do we have any option looking like that? Yes, absolutely. Option 1 is exactly the same. So that's the solution of this difference equation. If you can even just keep this in your mind, you will be able to solve any such question. I hope these set of questions will let you brush up the concepts behind, all the questions that we have taken. So please do that, and all the best all the times. I'm sure you will do very well in your exam. Thank you.